Okay, so the next lesson that we're going to be doing is a bagel and coffee calculator, like a menu type of thing, how much tax and stuff will be involved. So first thing, like normal, we're going to do a new project. We're going to name this Bagel and Coffee Calc, because calculator's long. Alright, Bagel and Coffee. Okay, so like normal, we're going to be setting up the form at first. So this time, we're going to be changing the name to, we're changing the name to Uber Bagel. Uber Bagel. And when I come out of this, it'll change this name up here to Uber Bagel. Yes, I just looked up different bagel houses. You can name it whatever you want. So everything should be the same. The only thing that should be changing, the design name should still be Form 1. So our coding is simple. The only thing we're going to change is down here. From 300 by 300 is going to be 462 by 371. That's the only thing we're really going to change here, I do believe. Yes. So then what we're going to need to do is get a group box. So toolbox. Group box, we're going to need 4 group boxes. So group box 1, we can move over here. And then we'll copy this and paste 2. I think it's going to go here, 3, here, and 4 here. So group box 1, let's program it. Group box 1, we're going to go to the bottom and start with the bottom. So it's 202 by 61, and it's at location 1212. Not 11, 12, 12. Alright. Next thing we're going to do is keep this as group box 1 up here. Group box 1, it's going to be friend. The data should have nothing in it. Index is 0, so there's nothing in there. Now we're going to change the name to Pick a Bagel. Bagel. Pick a Bagel. Yes, and that's the only thing we're going to be changing to is Pick a Bagel. Then the next box is going to be, box 2 is going to be over here, and box 3 is going to be here. I put it inside, and box 2 is over here. So box 3 is going to be at position 200128, and it's going to be at location 12101. It's going to be named group box 3. The index is going to be 3. Table index of 3. And it's going to be changed to pick your toppings. Pick your toppings. Yes. That should be it for that. Yes. Now we're going to do group box 2. Group box 2, starting from the top. The only thing we're going to change is group box 2 to want coffee with that question mark. The table index is going to be 2. And it's going to be called group box 2. And it's going to be at location 234 and 12. And the size of it's going to be 200 by 112. Okay. It's a lot. This is a lot of setup for these boxes. So the last box is going to be position 200 and 116. I mean the size is that, and it's going to be at 234 and 234 and 137. It's going to be kept as group box 4. It's going to be on, instead of 1, it's going to be 4. And the text is going to be called price. Price. Okay. So now that we have all like the menus and things set up, the next thing we're going to need is radio buttons. So for these, we're going to do radio buttons. We're going to need these. So radio button 1, let's program it. Basically for radio button 1, we're going to be changing the name to white, and list the price, $1.25. Yes. Then we're gonna go down to the name right here, and it's going to be called Rad White, and locked false, and it's going to be a friend. So at location 13, 16, because that's where I want it. You guys don't have to do this, but this is where I'm putting it. You guys can put it wherever you want, as long as it's inside Pick a Bagel. 17. Okay, now that that button's done, we're going to be doing whole wheat. So copy, paste the button. We're going to be doing whole wheat. So we go up to the top where it says this, and where it says whole white, we're going to be doing whole wheat. So whole wheat, and it's going to be 25 cents more, so $1.50. And we're going to change the name down here to Rad Whole, or Rad Wheat. Rad Wheat. It's going to be at location 339, and the size is going to be 127 by 17. That's the size of it. Okay, now that button's pushed out. You know what? We don't care about the position. We're just gonna make sure that, okay. So copy, paste, we need, oh, wrong type of button. Control Z, Control Z. We need the check boxes, the check box. Checkbox, and we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. So copy 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of sure, I guess they're lined up. It doesn't matter where they go, really. Come on, stop being anal. Okay. So, we're going to be doing checkbox 1. Checkbox 1 is going to be cream cheese. And that's going to be an extra 50 cents. Okay. And we're going to change the design name to check for CHK for short of check, and then this is going to be named cream cheese. Alright. So then check number 2 is going to be butter. Well, for this one, the design name, we got to change this to check check butter. Okay. And up here is going to be butter. An extra 25 cents. Okay. Then next one is going to be blueberry jam. And checkbox 3 is going to be changed to check check blueberry. Okay, button 4. This is going to be changed to check raspberry. Okay, and the name is going to be changed to raspberry jam. And that's going to be an extra 75 cents. And then the last box is going to be peach jelly. And that's going to be an extra 75 cents. Okay. And we're going to change this to check, and I think it's check peach. Yep, check peach. Alright, back to the coffee. We're going to need this button. So we're going to copy this button and paste it over here. We need a button. So, button is going to be changed to none. Because what if they don't want coffee, it's got to be nothing. And 0. And it's rad no coffee. And we're going to copy this and paste. Copy, paste. regular coffee. So change this. And change up here to regular coffee at $1.25. Okay, and name at the design is going to be changed to Reg Coffee. Alright. Then we're going to copy and paste this button. And this button is going to be changed to Cappuccino. UCCINO, I think. Cappuccino, and that's going to be $2. And that's going to be changed to Rad Cappuccino. Okay, and the last one is Cafe Latte. Cafe Alright. And that's going to be changed to down here, Rad Cafe like that. Perfect. Then we need labels. So we need 3 labels. Label right here. Label 1, copy, paste, paste. Label 1, into label 3, and then we need three more labels, so paste, paste, paste. But we'll be doing something special with those other labels. So let me check. 1. This should be label 2. And this should be label 3, okay. So this first label, we gotta change this little name, title to subtotal, and make sure everything's okay. Because these boxes get very tricky, I gotta make sure everything's alright. False, non-zero, zero, true, false, true, nothing, label 1. True, false, true, none, okay, and then we're back to the layout thing, which doesn't matter. Okay, then label 2. Label 2, up here, add text will be changed to tax. This is 1, label 2, okay, everything should be good there. Label 3 will be changed to total. Now these boxes get very tricky. I'm actually just going to get rid of this box. I'm actually going to just get rid of this one, get rid of this one, get rid of this one. Oh wait, no. Paste label 4. Okay. Label 4. label 4 we have to go through and change a lot of stuff. So at the top, we're gonna start. This is nothing default. Control. This is gonna be fixed 3D. Fixed 3D. Default standard. Default standard. This. Control next. None. Middle center. Ugh. Middle center. None. 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 No. Label 4. Nothing's supposed to be in there. Top left. Good. True, false. We're good. Next box, which is your behavior. False, false. None. True. 5. 5. False. True. In the data, nothing. Label should be copy and paste. LBL sub total. Then true false friend. Okay. And then down here we should have location at 89 by 23, and then the size should be big, so it should be 100 by 23. Yes. No, 100 by 23. No, 100 by 23. Please, why didn't it change it? Oh yeah, auto size, false, that's why. There we go. Okay. I was like, why isn't it moving? Okay. At location. What did I just do? At location 89 by 23. Okay. Alright. We're good there. Location 89. 23. Not the whole price, just this box. Want this box at 89. 23. There we go. So now if we copy this, paste it, and then paste again, and line the totals up, line the names up with the boxes, that should be good. The only thing we have to switch is for this one is over 4 to LBL tax. LBL code. Yes. There should be the other things with the switch. Now that your form's set up, starting the next part. The next part is going to be the code. So, if we double click on our Uber Bagel, this should pop up. I don't think we need this right now, so we'll just start out with this. So the first thing we're going to do is do all the class level declarations. Duh. Declarations. Okay, so all these are going to be constants, so constant, dec, tax, rate, tax, underscore, rate, as decimal equals 0.0 0.6 D, and this is the tax rate. Okay, and it's a constant again. All of these should be constant declarations. That's what DEC stands for. So we're gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 of these. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And then this one is going to be white underscore bagel as decimal. And we'll copy this now as decimal. And then DEC, this is going to be wheat underscore
everything changes.
Bagel as decimal. This is going to be cream underscore cheese as the decimal. Yes, add that after each thing. This is going to be butter as the decimal. Butter, this is going to be blue berry as the decimal. This is going to be rags berry as the decimal. This is going to be peach as decimal. Alright. This is going to be reg underscore coffee. And I'm using the keyboard shortcuts for the copy paste. That's what I'm doing. This is cappuccino as the best one. Okay, so the last step that we need to do is the def. And as decimal equals to all that stuff. Okay. And this is 1.25D. And this is 1.5D. And this is 0.5D. This is 0.25D. This is 0.75D. This is 0.75D. This is 0.75D. And I need a space because I need that 1.25D. 2D, and the last one is 1.05. And then we can basically just put in our comment saying this is what that's going to cost, and so on and so on. So I'm going to do that real quick. Alright. That's the cost of everything. That's the cost of the machines. That's the cost of the butter. Cost of the blueberry. Cost of the raspberry. Cost of the peach. Cost of coffee. Oh. Did the wrong thing. Copied it. Why is it? I swear. Copied it. Copy and paste to the cappuccino, and then the cost of the latte thing. Yeah. I don't know. Okay. So we did that. So now we have these forms, all of these things done. Now we need to do like a button to start. So we need buttons. Button 1. We're going to change to calc rate total. Right. Index is going to be 5, and down here should be, because it's button btn calculate. Calculate. And that's going to be a capital C. If not, then you have to change wherever I change put button calculate in there. You have to change it to what you have. So then the next thing is we're going to change the size of that. So the button should be a little bit bigger. It's going to be 88 by 32. That's good. A nice big button. So then we're going to copy it. We're going to paste it. We're going to paste it again. And this is going to be reset form. Reset form. And there should be kind of reset. Reset. And if I knew how to spell correctly, but I don't, so. Button 1. That's going to be changed to button reset. Pretty simple. Button reset. Okay. And then the last button, basically going to do the same thing from the last one, and it's going to be button exit. As you can see, this is going to be the same program. And that's the last thing, and it's going to be exit. So now what we're going to do, we're going to double click on total calculate, because that's the first button we're going to program. It's the longest one. So this is going to handle when the button is calculated. As you can see, it's private sub button calculate click. On the click from the sender as an object, it's going to handle when it's clicked. So what we're going to do is, I get my code up. Alright. It's going to calculate the total of an order. So, as you can tell, can't spell, the total of an order. So what we're going to do is dim deck sub total as decimal, and dim deck cax as decimal, dim deck total. No. Dim deck total as decimal. Okay. Right here, it's gonna hold the order's subtotal, holds the sales tax, holds the order and the total, holds the order total. So now we're gonna do the basic math. So it's deck sub total, as we've already put, equals bagel cost. We're gonna need this plus topping cost plus coffee cost. If I know how to spell again. Okay. Deck tax equals calc tax. Inside the parentheses, you're gonna do deck sub total. Okay. Inside here, we're gonna do deck total equals deck subtotal plus deck tax, and label subtotal dot text equals deck subtotal dot to string C. Okay, and label tax dot text equals deck tax dot to string C. Okay, and LBL total dot text equals deck total dot to string C. Inside that. That's the end of this sum. Alright. So, wait a second. I didn't save this. exit. This is what it's called. Button 2. What happened? I thought I did this. Button calculate. Button exit. Reset. I must have clicked something. Okay, we'll just change this. Not that hard. We're just gonna do reset form. And down here we're gonna name this as button reset. This should be 6. And then is this one 7? And then this one should be 7. Okay. Now we're fixed up. Now we're okay. Okay. Now we're gonna do button reset. Click. Button reset. It handles when the button reset is clicked, obviously, and it's gonna reset the controls. Okay, so this procedure resets the controls to default values. So what we're gonna do is reset bagels, reset toppings, reset coffee, and reset price. Okay, and the last thing we're gonna do is the exit button. It's a pretty simple button. That's gonna be the rest of your buttons that you're gonna be pressing. And we gotta make all of these functions right here. These things. Alright, so the last thing is me.close. And this closes the form. Did I already program this one? I feel like I did. No. Okay. So then what's up next is we're going to be doing a function, and it's called function bagel cost, and then it's as decimal. You could have guessed as decimal. This will return the cost of the bagel. That's pretty much all that does. So what we're gonna be doing is dim deck bagel as decimal. Deck bagel as decimal if rad white dot checked equals true, then deck bagel is equal to deck white bagel. Else deck bagel is equal to deck Sweet. Wheat bagel. And if, and then we're gonna return deck bagel. End this function, and then we'll start a new function. So this is function topping cost not cost as, can you guess it, decimal. So this next function this function is going to keep the total of toppings, the cost of the toppings. So dim deck cost of topping as decimal equals 0D if check cream cheese dot checked, if cream cheese is checked equals true, then it's gonna use the cost of topping cost of topping. So what we're gonna do is the cost of topping is plus equal to the deck of cream cheese is deck cream cheese. Deck cream cheese. End if. Yes, and then you're going to do the same thing for all the toppings. So if deck we're going to do it in order of butter dot checked equals true, then deck cost of topping plus equal to deck of butter. And if enter. Why is this one wrong? Okay, why is this one not working? Decimal. Oh. Dot checked equals true. What? Hold on. Oh, that's what. Ow, that hurts. Whatever fucking. Okay. That's why it doesn't work. This is to be check blueberry equals checked. Right? So then we're gonna do plus equal plus equals deck of cream cheese right here. That's the end of the if. So then you're gonna do for each topping. So the next one, like butter, I'm just gonna copy and paste mine, but there's the butter, the same thing, you're just changing check butter and deck butter. And then this next if you're doing is blueberry, checked, then blueberry. It's the same thing I'm gonna do for each one. I'm gonna do those real quick. And then peach. And the very last thing you're gonna add under the end if is return deck cost topping and the function. Then we're going to start a new function coffee cost as decimal. Okay, then this function is going to do the prices of coffee. It's pretty simple. We're doing the thing for each one. So then we're doing dim deck coffee dot deck coffee as decimal, right? If rad no coffee dot checked equals true, then it's gonna deck coffee is gonna plus equal $0D. It's just gonna equal, not plus equals, equal $0D. Enter. End of if. Enter. Oh wait, it's not end of if. It's else if rad coffee reg coffee dot checked equal true, then it's gonna deck coffee equals deck plus equals deck regular coffee else if rad cappuccino dot checked red cappuccino dot checked equals true. Then deck coffee is equal to deck cappuccino. Else if red cafe latte dot checked equals true, then deck coffee is equal to deck and if, and then we're gonna return deck coffee. End of this function. Okay, that's the coffee function. So now we need to do the last function, which is or the last sub, which is sub. No, the last function, I was right. Function, which is calc tax equals by val deck amount as decimal, and it's as decimal. Enter. And this does basically, the function receives the sale amount and returns the amount of sales tax. So rad return deck amount times deck tax rate. Okay. So now we need the sub of reset bagels. And this resets the bagel selection. And so it's rad white dot checked equals true. That's the end of that sub. And the next sub is sub reset top beans. And this procedure resets the topping selection. So check cream cheese dot checked equals false, and check butter dot checked equals false. We have to set all these back to false. So check butter, check cream cheese, check butter, check blueberry, dot check equals false. Enter. Check raspberry dot checked equals false, and check peach dot checked equals false. And we'll end that sub. So the next sub is sub reset coffee. And what do you think this one does? Oh yeah, it resets the coffee. I'm kidding. So it's reg coffee dot checked equals true. And that's the end of that sub. Oh, it's reg coffee. It's rad. Come on, what am I doing? Reg coffee equals that. Next sub reset price, and that's gonna be the next thing, which I'll add the comment in there and label sub total dot text is equal to string dot empty. Perfect. LBL text equals string dot empty. And last one, LDL total dot text equals string dot empty. Then end this sub, and the last one is the group box one. Enter. That's what we need, which is this. So you just go in, click the group box one, and type this in: group box one underscore enter sender handles group box one. That's all. Then we need to change this because I typed that in wrong. Bagel cost, and here, okay, bagel cost. And coffee needs 2 E. Okay, make sure I spelled everything right. Bagel cost. Right here, copy. And we'll just paste this in. Paste, yes. Alright, that's all we need to do. Let's run it. And this is what you should get. So then, white, cream cheese butter. I want all of this. I want a cappuccino. Calculate total, 1040. Okay, then you reset. You can change all your stuff. And then exit. That's all you guys needed to do. And this is a very mild, easily, I don't know, code in Visual Basics.